Phillip Schofield has broken his silence, saying he's broken and ashamed but not a groomer in his first interview since admitting an affair. Schofield, 61, resigned from ITV last week and was dropped by his agency YMU after admitting to an unwise, but not illegal, affair with a younger male colleague. The former This Morning star said the affair never came across as an abuse of power because he and his lover were mates. Schofield told The Sun, "I was unprofessional, one time, in a 41-year career. There is no excuse. No one did anything wrong apart from me." In his first interview since leaving the broadcaster and This Morning, the 61-year-old presenter said, I did not groom him. There are accusations of all sorts of things. It never came across that way because we'd become mates. I don't know about that. But of course, I understand that there will be a massive judgment, but bearing in mind, I have never exercised that anywhere else. During the interview, Schofield was seen taking drags from a light blue vape as he answered questions about whether he had groomed his lover. Schofield added his greatest apology over the fallout from the affair was to his former lover. He said, "It has brought the greatest misery into his totally innocent life, his totally innocent family, his totally innocent friends. It has brought the greatest grief to them." He added, "I am deeply sorry and I apologize to him because I should have known better. I should have acted the way I have always acted. I should not have done it. I'm sorry. And I will forever be sorry. I will die sorry. I am so deeply mortified." Phillip Schofield said he thought it looked shocking when an old photograph, featuring both him and the man who would later become his lover, emerged online. Schofield had reportedly first met the man when he was 15 years old but said the affair did not begin until he was much older and had begun working at ITV. The BBC is also set to release an interview with Schofield being grilled by Amol Rajan. Schofield told The Sun, "At the time I did not think about it possibly ruining my career. I really probably only thought about it when I saw the rumour mill and saw it growing. Then I saw the link with the drama school photo all those years before, and thought, this looks shocking. But I didn't lie to protect my career. He didn't want his name in public. He wanted his own life." Meanwhile, Schofield said he and Holly Willoughby have stopped talking completely. He said his brother's imprisonment prompted her to distance herself from him. He said, "I've lost my best friend. I let her down. I let that entire show down. I let the viewers down. Holly did not know. And she was one of the first texts that I sent, to say, I am so sorry that I lied to you. She didn't reply and I understand why she didn't reply, as well. So yeah. If anyone is in any way linking Holly to this, that is absolutely, wholly untrue." It has been reported that Phillip Schofield's loyal wife has been left both furious and devastated by his admission that he had an affair with a much younger colleague during their marriage. Friends say that Stephanie Lowe, the mother of the presenter's two grown-up daughters, had no idea he was in a relationship because Schofield had always described the man as a friend and colleague. It has also been revealed that the former This Morning star's eldest daughter Molly only found out about her father's statement to the Daily Mail in which he admitted lying over the relationship with the man just minutes before the story broke. Friends say that she was at work at YMU, the talent agency that represented Schofield for 35 years, when she found out. Staff there say she was in such shock she had to be comforted before going home. Miss Schofield, 27, is then thought to have travelled to Cornwall to join her father after he fled London following his announcement that he was quitting This Morning almost 2 weeks ago. Schofield, 61, was today pictured arriving at his West London home following the break alongside his youngest daughter Ruby as the future of the show he presented for 21 years hangs in the balance amid claims of toxicity and bullying behind the scenes. It is the first time he has been seen since photographs emerged of him with his mother Pat the day his brother Timothy was sentenced to 12 years in prison for 11 convictions of child sex abuse. Until last month, Schofield and his wife were close and in April even attended television star Lee Francis's 50th birthday party together. The presenter has even been wearing his wedding ring despite coming out as gay more than 3 years ago. However, a source told the Mail, Steph is absolutely devastated, she had no idea of any of this. She is a trusting woman who has supported Phil for many years, so this has been a real shock to her. Phil always positioned the man as a friend, so that has prompted a fair bit of anger, to put it mildly. It is literally the most heartbreaking thing that could have happened to Steph. It isn't just the relationship, but the deceit. Friends of Schofield say that he was being supported by his daughters following his confession that he had lied to the Mail on Sunday about his relationship with the man. There was no mention made of Ms. Lowe, 59, being with him. Earlier this week, Eamon Holmes claimed that Schofield and the much younger colleague would have playtime Thursdays, and that the host would get him taxis from his central London flat to the This Morning studios, while Schofield's wife would be at their Buckinghamshire home. In his grovelling apology last Friday, Schofield confirmed that he had lied to his wife and profusely apologised to her. He said he was painfully conscious that he lied to many people, most importantly of all to my family, adding, "I am so very, very sorry, as I am for having been unfaithful to my wife." He said, "There were lots and lots of hours talking to Steph and hugging Steph. We talked the whole thing through. There were no secrets, there have never been any secrets. What I knew, she knew. It's not in my nature to hurt people." The couple married in March 1993 after meeting when Schofield worked in children's television and she was a BBC production assistant. In February 2020, the presenter told his Instagram followers about his sexuality, saying he had the support of his wife and daughters. "You never know what's going on in someone's seemingly perfect life, what issues they are struggling with, or the state of their well-being, and so you won't know what has been consuming me for the last few years. With the strength and support of my wife and my daughters, I have been coming to terms with the fact that I am gay." Meanwhile, ITV bosses are said to be petrified of what is to come out in the external investigation they announced on Wednesday, which will be conducted by top London barrister Jane Mulcahy KC. One senior boss at the channel said that Schofield's relationship with his former colleague was just the tip of the iceberg, and that they expect many others to come crawling out of the woodwork. They are also said to fear what the public make of the age gap between the men, which is in excess of 30 years. They are also deeply worried that Schofield's lover will speak out about the romance. A source told the Mail, "There are so many things that went on and they simply must have been documented, so there will be a paper trail. There are a lot of people who are very, very worried." The former This Morning presenter, 61, and his wife Stephanie, 59, are said to have put the immaculate two-bedroom penthouse in South London on the market for £1.2 million, the same price they paid in 2012 when it had just been built. A listing appears to show the asking price has now been reduced by £100,000. It has been on the market for a while now. Apparently there has been one offer recently, but the buyer dropped out, a source told The Sun. It seems like the Schofields are now unfussed about making a profit and just want rid of it since their split. The flat, which is in a gated development, is said to be in very good condition and the perfect setting for entertaining. It has views of the Shard and is near the London studios where This Morning used to be filmed before the programme moved to the television centre in White City in 2018. Disgraced Phillip Schofield has been keeping somewhat of a low profile since releasing a statement regarding his affair with the young man, but he was seen today for the first time since he quit ITV. The former This Morning presenter was photographed being driven in London while sitting in the back seat of a car.
Taxi for Schofield.
Please like and subscribe for more journeys through the blinker hole. For entertainment purposes only.